The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Weekly Trading Recap Other Markets webinar. My name is Nenad, and today, again, of course, each Monday is always the same, trying to be profitable. So that is our mission, to make you profitable, to give you the best possible trades, and to verify all possible setups with the correct pip count. So before we start, of course, our standard risk disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposit. So this presentation and video is for informational and educational purposes only, and this video is not part of the .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. So please read the full risk disclosure on this web address. Why do we trade with other markets UK Ltd? Because of great index offerings, order sizes, of course, excellent order execution, my favorite STP straight through processing, and definitely MT4 and MT5 Supreme Edition. My advice is to start slowly transfer to MT5. MT5 is the future of trading. So as you know, meta quotes, you will be still able to, of course, now at this point trade at MT4, but in the future, the industry will shift to MT5, and meta quotes is supporting officially MT5. They will stop support for the MT4. So that is my advice, and why not? I mean, at least with MT5, you will also have excellent execution, and you can also enjoy some of the additional benefits that I already presented in my MT5 review and some articles that I did. Also check the other markets website and the blog that I did for the MT5. Okay, so this is me. Have in mind that patience is the key to trading success, and all serious investors, traders, analysts, and educators, of course, should have my FX book account. That is my advice, to analyze profitable trades, profitable opportunities, and not sell you the snake oil. Rules and setups for our webinar: give price a breathing room and enter within the zone, POC zone. It's the zone where we enter our trades. The zone is within 15 pips of the predicted level. If it's an agreement with the system, we call it POC or buffer zone. Scaling in is optional, so you do your own trade and money management. For commodities and equities, try to watch the zone around the level. For Forex, it's usually 15 pip buffer from the both sides. So what it means is that if, let's say, we have a possible setup, let's use this. Okay, so if we have a setup at let's say 12.00, the zone is 12.15 and 11.85. So this is always the median point. You never move your stop loss. Stop loss is always fixed. So 15 pip buffer to the both sides is the zone. Okay, also for our trading setups, you need to take only one position per listed pair. So I usually post 5 pairs and 2 additional markets such as gold, usually, and DEX. So you only take one position, either trend trade, that is called positional trade, or a counter trend trade that we call alternative trade. So whichever hits first, whichever trade come in the zone, you trade it. Positional trades are trend trades, alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels are usually traded independently of any position. Okay, for Forex, depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, but not less. For equities and commodities, protect your profits around important levels and use the trailing stop. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. And definitely pay attention to my Twitter updates. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels, and those trades are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system and pay attention to trends, so you might find other trend-based entries. The term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on my setups. So these are results for the previous week. Excellent week. We had really an awesome week, and results proved it. Euro dollar positional sell 125 pips. So this is pip pool. It doesn't mean that you made it or I made it. I usually make for my intraday trades. I usually make in between 20 and 60 pips. So, but this is total people. Some of traders that might possibly held positions for longer might even had these results. So 125 pips is euro dollar. Pound dollar alternative sell is 110 pips. Australian dollar is 120 pips. Dollar yen is 105 pips. Dollar yen, okay, is also was very good setup. Gold positional sell 70 fractional pips. DAX, that was the optional trade, unfortunately went into a loss, but then it made 500 pips. I will show you that. Unfortunately, it hit a stop loss, but then it made 500 pips straight away. And total pips pool was 485. Okay. And if you traded DAX, then it is like 450. So excellent result, and I'm very happy how last week trades went. So this was euro dollar. Originally, euro dollar was ranging, and we had a sell. So you see, my prediction was that euro dollar will probably be sold from 23.70, and actually it happened. The price came to 23.55.59, okay, and started to drop. So in the zone, and the price drop heavily, reaching the target and even making even going slightly below the target. But you see how these targets are well respected. Pound dollar, we had a buy position initiated. Price came straight through to the POC zone, and then it rejected for a nice win of 110, 20 pips. So even higher, but you see, this was again one of the best trades we made, and I was very happy how pound dollar trade eventually ended in a nice profit. Australian dollar was ranging all the way, but still we had an excellent position. It was a sell position. It happened Wednesday morning, and from this point, okay, and then it started to drop. Okay, so basically it didn't. It was not Wednesday morning. It came a little bit later, but still, if you traded this one, it was good. Dollar yen again was this also was a good trade. Maybe this could have been also the trade of the week because of sheer momentum. As the price went in the profit, it went to our POC zone, and then bang, it started to drop heavily. So originally, I think that this was probably, if you protected your trade, the maximum available pip count. But then again, you see, for maybe for traders who actually traded this and let this trade run, maybe, okay, this was also a possible result. Gold, again, a great sell from the POC zone. The price was going up, but then it was sold straight away from this level here, and eventually it came in a not a big profit, but in some, well, let's say nice profits. Although it would have been much better if the price went here close to 1302 and then, but it didn't drop that much. And this was the only loss that we had for the previous week. Unfortunately, this is a little bit tricky. First of all, positional trade was good. It happened exactly at this point, and it started to drop. But then DAX went up, hit our stop loss, and what happened afterwards? Watch this, guys. Huge drop. So if we had moved our stop loss a little bit farther, we would have made a nice profitable winning trade. But of course, you cannot win all. You really sometimes need to lose. It's normal, guys. It's normal. It's simply it is not normal that every single setup is in oh, sorry, in a profit. Okay, now you see my screen again. I will show you. Yeah, again, guys, it happens often when I switch screens. The screen that I'm showing automatically freezes. So yeah, again, guys, no problem. I will show you these setups again. So not setups, but the actual result. So this was the result. Okay. Yeah, I mean, thank you for noticing. Yeah, the problem is definitely when I switch the screen that I'm showing freezes. So because of that, you don't see the screen. And also, guys, you know that from time to time I have problems with software Citrix webinars. Suddenly it kicks me out. So if that happens, if it kicks me out, I will return. So you just need to be patient. If you notice that I lost the sound on when suddenly everything stops, it means that I'm kicked out and I will get back soon. So it's not my problem, it's problem with the software. I don't know why it happens, but it doesn't matter. We can always, every problem has a solution. Also in your life, whenever you feel bad, whenever you feel down, think what Nenad is telling you. Every problem has a solution. Just think about it. So this is the result. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar yen, gold, DAX, and guys, total pip pool with the DAX and without DAX it is 450. So I hope that you made some nice profits. This was euro dollar. You see euro dollar dropped exactly from our zone. I will remove the ink so you can see it more clear. Straight from the zone, guys. Okay, and we had nice pip count on euro dollar. Then pound dollar, again rejection from 39.90, exactly from the POC zone. We had a nice rejection and it went up in very nice profits. Australian dollar again rejected from my predicted level 7770. So if you sold it in the zone, you would have been profitable. Again, dollar yen. If you had traded this dollar yen setup, again you would have made nice profits. You see the sell 106.50, straight from the zone, drop, huge drop, and straight through to target. If you held your trade for a, well, let's say longer time, then you would have made even more profits. If you protected your trade, probably you ended up in well, less of a profit, somewhere here maybe. Gold, downtrend on gold was changed to uptrend, but after we actually made profits from, if you sold it from this zone, you would have made something, not that much, but something. And DAX 30, as I said, the only loss, unfortunately. Why unfortunately? Because you see how many pips we would have made if stop loss had been placed a little bit higher. So we had a positional sell around 12,300. Stop loss was hit, and what happened then, guys? Watch this. What a drop. Well, it happens. We need always to be ready for losses, not just wins. This week's setups. Euro dollar. I would go for a sell. Now, guys, eventually, maybe the euro dollar will also reject from 24.50. But as I say, it's end of day, so we will not have a strong momentum. My opinion is that we definitely need to wait for a little bit of momentum push to actually trade this euro dollar. Unfortunately, euro dollar now, it's maybe time for, I call it end of day trade. The point with euro dollar is uh, it definitely can be sold at this point, but I think because it's end of day, it will not have a big momentum. It means if it starts to be sold probably during the night or maybe tomorrow again, it will be bought again, right? So I would still wait maybe for a little bit more upside action. But as I say, well, it could be probably sold from this point, at least for a scalp trade. Let me show you the chart, guys. Okay, so this is the pound dollar here, and okay, I will show euro dollar now. Screen is up now. You should see my screen, and let me show you. Okay, I will switch to also to show these levels here, price. Okay, so a lot of people actually ask me, Nenad, Why you use Camarillas only? Because guys, I know how to trade them. The point is, I've been studying Camarillas for last 10 years, and one of my trademarks is Camarillas. I know much about other pivot points, of course, but Camarillas is it's my child, I can say. So basically, for live trading, for everything that I do here, everything is based on this. So that is why you always have best setups. That is why I make you profitable, because this is the only way how I can trade profitably myself. Of course, my method, my system, and my signals, my analysis, my trading ideas. I never ever copy anyone other's ideas. I don't even read what other people analysts say. Not because I respect every opinion, but the thing is, I trust my own guns only. That is how we say, trust always your own. Always trust your own guns, guys. Okay. You see what Ilya is saying. What is astonishing? Camarilla is more precise than normal pivot points. Even DEX 30 and DGI, yeah, Dow Jones, respect it more often than typical pivot points. Yes, and that is exactly, guys, why. I mean, I already showed you my FX book statement. Uh, if you still don't know what it is, just go to my Twitter and see latest tweets today that I made with two. I also captured two screenshots from the accounts, so you will see that I can trade profitably both big accounts and smaller accounts. So just take a look at it. That is the point. It doesn't matter if you trade 1,000 euros, 200 euros, or 100,000 euros. The point is, if you know how to trade, you will always be profitable. So watch this, guys. Euro dollar. You see, it's already above its weekly H4. I still haven't made the ATR projection on the MT5, but it will be done in next week. So I will add the ATR projection on MT5. Until actually I do it, I will show you. I will show you how it looks on the MT. Okay, wait, just give me a few seconds, guys. Just to switch the screen, and I will show you how it looks with the ATR projection. Okay, and give me a few seconds. I will change the screen now. So this is euro dollar, guys. You see, it already is going above ATR. So as I say, it could reject from this point. You can watch M30. But also it can go more to the upside, even going towards 25,003. It's close to our selling spot 24.90. So probably euro dollar will drop in some point soon, but I guess it will be probably treated as a counter trend trading possibility. So it could start dropping from this spot, maybe go to 24, 50, 60 and then drop. But because of that, because it's end of day, I'm not sure what can happen. This is what I see here, 24.90. So this is what I see here, and this is what basically can happen. So I would still go for a sell around 24.90. So let's wait for that, as I say, and let's see if we can make something out of this. Also, for potential buy trades, but I'm not sure that we will actually have a buy trade, because euro dollar is really going up. I would like to drop, because we need a drop. At least, it's like here, and I have a dollar Swissy long at this point on my account. So you see, I have a long position that is currently in a drawdown, but still I'm holding for that, because I'm risking only profits that I made. And basically, I have a stop loss. I'm monitoring the trade close, so it's not a big risk. Okay, it's also not a big stop loss. So that is why I would like to see euro dollar dropping also, because it already made its full day ATR, as I showed. The ATR has been overshot, and it should drop a little bit. So if it drops, dollar Swissy will go up, of course, because pairs are in negative correlation. Yeah, guys, negative correlation with euro dollar and dollar Swissy. Again, guys, for Twitter and for my links, just go to my Twitter and see. I actually did 2 screenshots from my FX book. Okay, so you can see how I turned 200 euros into 1,000 euros, and the other bigger account also in profit, but I traded very conservatively, keeping the equity intact. So you should not be greedy. Okay, that's also a point, and use the leverage provided wisely. 23.20, if it drops, guys, I expect it to drop a little bit down towards between daily L3 and weekly L3. Of course, these levels are respected, so if it goes there, I expect it to be rejected. But at least, well, we know that it's already made its full ATR projection. Let's see. Next setup is pound dollar. Pound dollar is in uptrend, positional buy 41.30, stop loss 39.90, TP 42.80, alternative sell 42.80, stop 43.20, TP 42.20. Christina is asking me, what about algorithm trading? Christina, I don't know. I only trust my own guns. I can say that, and I never put any robot to trade my account because, again, I trust only myself. And I know that there are some algorithms that are profitable, but I simply, again, trust only myself. And that will be forever. Okay? Simple as that. I know that there are some algorithms that are profitable, but I don't know much about it because I have never used it myself. Only thing that I do is manual trading. Like, I sit in front of computer placing buy sell orders, protecting stops, profits. So that is what I do. I'm a full-time trader and I don't rely on robots. GBP dollar is in uptrend, guys. Positional buy 41.30, 39.90. TP is 42.80. And just please hold on with questions. I will reply to all of your questions just a little bit later. I need to address these trading ideas. Then I will go to your questions. Pound dollar. This is the setup for pound dollar. 41.30, stop 39.90. Yeah, this is, guys, sorry, this is typo. Actually, stop loss should be 40.90. I will correct it right now. So this is big stop loss. Of course, I never use such stop losses. So wait, just give me a few seconds. Stop loss is 40.90. Yeah, it's 40 pips of a stop loss. Okay, so again, now the slide is corrected. This is how it looks. Okay, 41.30 buy, 40.90 stop, TP 42.80, sell 42.80, stop loss 43.90, TP 42.20. So this looks like a potentially good setup for me, and let me show you the reason why I would make this trade. So again, pound dollar is going up, and we really need to see some retracement if we want to buy during a trend mode. I don't know if retracement will start now, but let's say that it starts now or very soon, because also the pound, I think the pound also had a big spike today above its ATR. We will check it, but at this point, let's do a Fibonacci retracement tool. So this point, from this point to this point, you see, it will be in between 78.6 and 61.8. Okay, so again, this is somewhere here, and we have also a sort of a mini bottom. So if it drops somewhere here, okay, I think it could be again bought into the dip. But of course, if you don't see that, we can sell it probably. My point is to sell in between daily H5 and weekly H4, somewhere around this zone here. And you see, it was already sold in the history, and I expect it to be sold again. So sold in the history, and I expect it to be sold again. So let's see if this will actually happen. A lot of selling in history. This is the point also, guys, in Forex trading. Price action repeats itself. So I guess that in in the near future, if it gets there, it will be sold again. Okay, next is Australian dollar. It's ranging positional sell 77.90, stop 78.25, TP 76.95. Positional buy 76.95, stop 76.60, TP 77.70. Okay. So for Australian dollar, we might also see some nice selling, and this is I will show you the Australian dollar. You see, it's a downtrend, but again, guys, if you go to 1 hour time frame, this is some sort of a range. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, this is the range. So I would say, again, it's because of the ATR. The ATR for the Australian dollar is also low, and there could be some selling. 77.90 is potential sell, so we could sell it from this spot. Okay, positional buy 76.95 is okay. So 76.95 is okay from this spot. So this could be the sell. This could be a potential buy. I think that this could be also nice setups to trade. But again, guys, you need to be very careful about it, because, if there is some news, usually there is some news regarding Australian dollar, you might like to skip it. Let's check the Forex Factory. Okay. Let's check it. Yeah, there is some news, but I don't think there is no strong news for the Australian dollar, guys. You see, basically this is it. You see, not strong news, so I think you might like to trade it. I think that Australian dollar is a very good pair for beginners, because again, the ATR is not that big, and it's not moving that much if there is no any news or that could actually give additional momentum. It's a bit slow of the pair. Dollar yen downtrend. Again, I sold dollar yen today. I might change these guys now because I see the price action. I made only 12 pips, honestly, today on dollar yen. But you know how we traders say, no one got broke by taking profits. So I took 12 pips, but I won't be going broke by only taking 12 pips. Because if I hadn't taken 12 pips, I would have been stopped at break even. So it's much better to take 12 pips than to be stopped at break even. Right? Okay. Now dollar yen, I would go for a sell, but I would still go a little bit higher. I need to use now the MT4 because of this ATR. I would sell a euro dollar a little bit higher from this spot. Not the euro dollar, dollar yen. So, guys, let's do it like this. I know this is, but if it breaks up, it will be W pattern. So I would go for 105.50. Let's call it 105.50. It's much better than this level that I put. So I will correct this slide. If it wants to go down, it will drop. If not, it will proceed going up. So, but from 105.50, I think we could actually make some nice trade, at least for 20, 30 pips initially. So 105.50, keeping stop loss of 30 pips plus the spread and everything. And then I would go for 104.50. And there I would actually go for a buy trade. Now, just give me a few seconds. Okay, this is the slide. Now, okay. Few seconds, I will. Okay, so 105.50 is a sell position. Stop loss 105.80, TP 104.50. Alternative buy 104.50, stop 104.20, TP 105.50. So on dollar yen, we could see nice rejections. Again, if it goes up now, and it looks like it will go up, then I think a sell trade could happen around that level, particular level. And if we want to sell it, if you want to buy it, then 450 is a buy trade. It corresponds to weekly L1, so I think it should be good. Gold, 1370, sell. Stop loss 1395. TP is 1335. Alternative buy 1335. Stop 1320. TP 1370. Again, guys, I see a lot of people still coming in. Just want to show previous week results. Possible 485 pips. This webinar is recorded and it will be uploaded. Gold is here, forced on MT5 now. As I said, we could see a possible sell on gold and of course a buy. Now gold, guys, regarding gold, it's in uptrend, so neglect this downtrend. I can say on 4-hour time frame it also is in uptrend. So I think gold could be possibly sold from 1370. So this level is potential sell for gold. Okay, targeting 1335 weekly L3. Also, if it drops, this is the level to go long. Okay, 1335. This is the level to go long. So sell from here, buy from there. And the optional trade for this week is the DAX. Yes, I will go through the slides, Gula, no problem. So this is DAX. 12,130 is a sell. Then 121.80 is stop. 11,600 TP. 11,600 buy. Stop 11,530 TP. 12,130 or whatever you call it. It's very clear. So I hope that this time DAX, if it rejects, I hope that it will go in profits. So let's wait. Then let me show you guys again. Let me show you some nice possible setups also on, not setups, but actually slides. And you can ask me for anything related to trading setups. I will show you just quickly the DAX. So again, as we said, 1230 and 1160, and this is the reason. DAX index, okay. Again, this would be this is an order block because of this triple bottom, and this is the zone. It could sell from here and possibly bought from this level. It needs to drop further. So now it's in no man's land. Yeah, I mean, euro dollar is moving, I know, but it's not close to our level. I will go to these setups. I mean, that's it, guys. It's like the end of day. So, you know, I mean, for this is euro dollar. So I would like to see down, but at least I would like to be stopped on my dollar Swissy trade. Dollar Swissy is still hanging. If I hadn't made a 0.50 a lot, I would have bought it a little bit lower even. So, but the zone for dollar Swissy was 94.45 to 55, something like that. Yeah. So it's in a drawdown, but it's still nothing. It's really nothing. So yeah. Okay. Euro dollar. This is the euro dollar. This is the pound dollar. Okay. Then this is Australian dollar. Then we have dollar yen. And we have gold. Okay, so this is what I see on And they are optional trade DAX30. Also DAX30 optional trade. Yeah, let me just check stop loss indeed. It's yeah, just give me a few seconds, guys. I made a slight typo here on euro dollar. It's 22.90. Yeah, now it's clear. I would go like this. Okay, now it's clear. Okay, now your questions. Ilya is saying hi, no problem. Hi, Ilya. And okay, Desai is asking 200 euros to 1,000 euros in how many months? Okay, I will show it here. I captured the screenshot. Just give me a few seconds. I mean, everything is clear. Just give me a few seconds and I will show you. It was actually pretty quick. I had a lot of profitable trades and of course a good money management, and that was more than enough to actually be in a nice profit. Let me just no, I will just give me a few seconds, guys. Mm, where was it? I lost it somehow. Okay. Again, I don't know where I have actually put it, but I will find it. Just give me a few seconds and then I will find it. Okay, and yeah, okay, guys, I need to obviously share my screen, the other screen, and this is it. You see, it was from March 9 to March 23rd. It's in 14 days. In 14 days. But you need to have the experience for it. You cannot just, you know, just, it's like it takes experience. It takes screening time. But basically, this is my response to ESMA and their proposals that leverage should be dropped. If you know how to trade and if you are well aware of the leverage, then leverage can just serve you in your favor. Navin is saying I actually predicted the same entry area and target by stop loss. Yeah, excellent, Navin. We see the same. Now the question about dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. You see the dollar CAD is moving up, but it probably could start a head and shoulders pattern. So I think that from this spot we could possibly see a rejection, guys. So you need to be careful and you need to watch for this. This is still uptrend, but it's kept now below the EMA 89. So it could actually start, okay, to maybe even to turn from this spot. But if it gets to weekly L3, I think it could be bought. And then if it gets here, I think there will be rejections in this zone. Pay attention to it. Mark it on your chart. Here, 3000, and it could drop from there. I think, Elmo, that if it drops here, it would be good for the buy. Pound yen could still see additional upside. Yes, this is now a counter trend move, and on 1 hour time frame, it already is going up. So yes, I think that it still has room to next upside. Watch this level here. Naveen is saying made 65 pips on a long trade. That's excellent, Naveen. Really, that's awesome. So I think that pound yen is bought on dips. Watch for any dip towards this zone here, or eventually a retest, but it already had like 3 retests. So it needs to close with a 4-hour candle. It needs to close above weekly H4. If it closes above this weekly H4 here, then it has potential to reach this level, okay, and potentially it will also go to weekly H5, and there is the way to sell it. So guys, you need to watch these levels that I show you, because there are some nice possibilities for your setups. Sell and eventually buy on a retest. Uh, Thank you, Kusuk, for your comment. Kelvin is asking about CAD yen. Yeah, this is typical congestion here. And I don't like to trade this big congestion. You cannot make money with this. You really need to wait a breakout. So where it will break out, we don't know. But you see, this is a big congestion now. It looks like a bullish pattern, right? But still, it could break both ways. If it breaks down, watch for weekly L3, then it's a buy. If it goes up, then probably from this spot, it will be sold. Uh, New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar is yeah, this is uptrend now, and I think you can buy on 15-minute time frame. Watch for additional retest. If it drops to 74 to 70.80, I think this is the zone to go long. Definitely, this is the buying spot. For selling spot, watch for 73.05, 010 potential sell. But let me just check once more with the ATR. So yes, I think this could be a sell soon. 73. If it doesn't go, if it goes above 73.05, then I think definitely watch for 73.50. There is possibly the best way to sell. If it's not sold from this spot, then watch for this double confluence. Monthly H4, double top, historical sellers, weekly H5. So this is the level to sell, but it's bullish. So guys, I guess this was all. Let's see if I still have one more question, and then we can actually call it a day. Yeah, Vito is asking about New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen. Okay, this is New Zealand yen. W. Okay, W, and it still is going up. I would probably sell it from this spot, 77, 76.90, something 77. Yeah. Euro yen. Okay, I see still questions. Euro yen. Well, Euro yen is bought on dips. Similar pattern follow all yen pairs. It could actually reject from this spot, go down to this spot, make inverted head and shoulders, and proceed up. If it doesn't make inverted head and shoulders, then watch to sell it potentially from either here, but I think it will be sold from this zone here. I hope that everything is clear. So let's see what will happen. At least, guys, we are having movement in the markets, and I hope that this session recap will actually be profitable, as we actually had also on like 2 previous weeks were very, very profitable. So I hope that this week will also be very, very profitable. I really hope so. And thank you guys for your support and your comments. I always see great comments, and of course, I really appreciate it. And yeah, final question, guys. Final question. Weekly on Euro, Australian dollar. Can I take a look at weekly? Yes, for weekly trades, guys, I will use monthly first. Yeah, until okay, this is what I will do actually. I have weekly candle here. Okay, so Euro, Australian dollar. Weekly candle is up, so definitely this could go up, and I think it could go down either from this level, or you see it's already rejecting, so it needs to be below monthly H5, weekly H4 to proceed down. If not, if this is broken, then I think it will go more to the upside, but still this is the level to potentially go short from. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your comments. I wish you great and profitable trading week. And as always, of course, see you on Wednesday. Cheers, guys. Trade safe.